And
Yeah, I got it.
okay, I hope it's everything fine. So uh, we'll go ahead. Nagastri madam will guide you after this session how to do how to work with that voice thing. I'll take care of that. As of now, we'll continue with the class. Still, it's not. It's loading pace. Let me. Let me. Hello. Let me refresh our services. Seems there is hum. Okay. We'll see what will happen. Today, today's session we are going to discuss about logs. We covered all domain under domain power things, right? We'll discuss about logs, and after that we'll move to security. Okay. So first, let me connect to administration control console. Okay, and just note it for opening our administration console. Best browser is Mozilla Firefox. Okay, then Google Chrome. Internet Explorer also will support, but will not get that much performance. Will not see that much speed. It is very bad. Okay, so we'll connect to administration console. Okay, logs. Why we need logs first? Okay, why we need logs? Because if anything goes wrong from software end or anything goes wrong from services end, like repository service, integration service, and we'll be able to see user activity logs also. If Nandu is logged into our repository service, he is doing some activity. Everything should be logged under this logs file. Okay, so if you want to troubleshoot when the repository service or integration service goes down or going on hang state, you have to validate the logs. As per the log, as per the error message in the logs, you have to take the action. Okay, so this how will help us in this is how the logs will help us. Okay, so These administration console logs will help us in finding out error message of repository failures and also integration service failures. If you have other services, you will be able to check under this logs. For example, your entire Informatica is going down, means these main services are going down. At the time, what you have to do, if your Informatica is not coming up, it's showing an issue, what you have to do? First, you have to go to Informatica home directory under C drive, like Informatica, we installed our Informatica in C drive, Informatica 10.1. If it is 10 version, you have to go to logs, or else if it is 9x version, you have to go to Tomcat logs. Okay, so it is 10 version, right? We are using 10.1.1. So we'll be able to see that logs under logs only. Just remember, if you are using 9x version, any 9x like 9.1, 9.5, 9.6, you have to go to Tomcat logs. Okay. Then here you will be able to see the logs related to Informatica main services failure. Okay, in 10x version you have to check logs. Under logs you will be able to see node logs. Here we will be able to see exception logs, Catalina.out and node logs. Catalina, exception, node. These are all the important logs. Okay, if Informatica is getting down, because of some error, some connectivity issue with DB, some network glitch or something, it will log under these three logs: Catalina, exception, node. We'll open one log and we'll be able to see some errors related to our Informatica. Okay, so you can search with timestamp. See, it was on 28th October. Okay, but where we are now, we are in November. Okay, based upon timestamp, you have to verify. If you go down, that will be the latest log. What was the last error on 2011? Okay, there was an issue with, see, can someone from call please let me know what you are understanding, what you understood from this error message? This is the error message we got at 18:10, means 6:10 p.m. today. Okay, so can someone from meeting please let me know what is the issue? It's clearly saying.
So we are finding that local. We are trying to getting that local administrator right now. So in Chrome,
Come again.
login. So while login in that
Okay.
Informatica Chrome, so it's throwing one error now.
That's not the correct error. Please read all the two lines. You will get to know. Actually, in this location, C drive, Informatica, ISP config, there is one file called node metadata.xml file. It is very important for Informatica. Please go on. This is very important. Okay, this is very important file to Informatica. So it is not able to write that file at the time. Especially, we can say it's a permission issue on that file. Because of permission issue, our load manager is not able to write the data in that node metadata XML file. Because of that, it is getting failed. So while applying read write permissions means it's not able to write the data on this node metadata XML file. That's why our services were not coming up during this time. Okay, so this is how these logs will help us in finding out the reason behind our Informatica services failure. And we have Catalina.out. Okay. If you open that, same thing we'll be able to see. These logs are different, but error message will be available here. Here, if you see here, is there any error message? There is no error message. All are clear. Like we are not seeing any error here. Okay, so you can close that. And we have one more file called node data logs file. If you come down here, might be you'll get some info. See, there is one error. Cannot write node metadata to the configuration file Informatica. Verify the permissions. Same thing. It's saying it's a permission issue. And these all are information, not error. Here, see, there is one more error while logging message to the log service. The following error occurred. The ISP master not available action. Something is saying. So based upon that, we'll be able to know what is the reason behind our Informatica service failure. Then we'll take the action. Okay. So these are the logs we have to verify it from Informatica home directory from server. And we have one more logs called administration console logs. Okay. So if you are not able to open your administration console page, you have to verify this administration logs. Okay, these are the rare case we need to see, but just remember sometimes in interview they'll ask this question. Okay, so these are the important logs we have to verify it from server end in hard disk. Okay, so next we'll go to logs in administration console page. These administration console logs are mainly used to verify the failure of repository and integration service, and also we'll be able to see logs related to user related logs. We'll be able to see in this log under logs directory and logs tab. Okay, if you go here, you will be able to see error related to our domain. Okay, here there is one error. Underscore administration generated the following output error where no appears could be found for logger. So check the service logs also for more information. It's saying there is something issue in this administration console. You need to check this service logs. This service logs, admin console logs. Okay, this is how it will indicate. Okay, under domain, what are the logs we can check? Alerts not required, monitoring not required, user management we need to check. If you click on it, Okay, what all the users we have under this domain, the that related logs will be available under user management logs. You can filter by selecting these options. Okay, 99% will not use this domain logs. Okay, rare scenarios will use this domain logs. Okay, so I'll move to service logs. Okay, under service logs, it's mainly used to check this all type of services, analyst services. It's different type of Informatica service. So, and also we have data integration, email, all here. Power center integration service. If you are not able to work with power center Informatica integration service, if your integration service is down, so at the time someone will raise this question, we are not able to integrate run integration service. Someone will mail you. At the time, what you have to do, you have to select the you have to go come to the administration console page, select the services logs, and select the integration service. For example, ISDev is the integration service we are facing issue. Okay, and here you can search by fatal error. What if you want, you'll get all the info, but we are filtering based upon error. And here timestamp within last day, within last month, custom. Within last day means last 24 hours logs will come. Within last month means it will display last month, since last month logs. Custom means you can give some custom time. I want last 1 hour log. Okay, time we can specify here. Okay, 18 to 1830. So this is how uh, we can specify our custom logs. Okay, so in between this time we can filter, and this option indicates for node, on which node, no need to select that. Okay, then click on filter, where we have given we are trying to filter error logs of integration service called ISDev within the time interval of today 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. There is no error log. So instead of that, click on last day if you try to filter it. Okay, there is no error log because there is no issue with integration service. So it's not showing any error log. Okay, if you go with all, you can, if you filter that, you will get all logs. Okay, but we will not find any error logs. Why? Because we already tried with filtering error logs, right? So it is not displaying. Okay, now in same way, what we'll do, we'll select it for Power Center repository service. Okay, and you need to select the repository service name. We'll verify it. We'll verify error message for repository service. Filter it within last day. Still, we didn't find any issue because there is no error logs during this time. Okay, we'll try with within last month. We'll see. See, these are the error logs we got during last 1 month. Okay, what is the error message? Execution occurred. The following error occurred while creating a service object. Faulty fetching. It is trying to create one service object in repository database. There it's facing some issue. This is that is saying like that. Okay, it here it's saying domain related error execution occur the following while creating following the object. Same error it's saying. If you don't know the root cause, what you have to do, just copy this error code, message code, okay, and paste it in Google. You will get many articles. Okay, give me a second. I'm not able to copy it. OBJM 54542. OBJM underscore 54542. This is the error message we are getting. Okay, you need to open this all related to this OBJM. One of them, it will be suitable for our error message. Okay, it's saying here it will show you, it will give you entire details like related to our error. They will show you solution as well. Okay, they are saying to resolve this issue, add SQL.NET send timeout second to SQL.NET.var on both the database server and Informatica side. So it's saying we need to do some changes from database side. It's saying. So at the time you have to connect with the same error, same thing. Okay, so you have to work with database team, then you have to get permission on that SQL data, first SQL.var file. Okay, this is how we'll do troubleshooting. If anything goes wrong, select this error message, paste it in Google. You will get many suggestions. Okay, this is the default one, received invalid request. This is the default error message. Ignore that. Everywhere in real time also you will be able to see the default request. Fail to access the repository configuration. It's meaning it is not able to access the repository database. Okay, so based upon this error message, you have to identify the actual error, why it's getting stuck, then you have to take the action. Okay, this is the important thing we have to know under logs tab. We have, if you want to know integrations service related errors and also repository service related errors, you have to verify these logs. Okay, leave about this user activity and log aggregator. User activity, if you want to search with user activity, what is the user doing, if you want to uh, verify what all the things he is doing under our Informatica, we can click on it. Okay, so it will show the logs. As of now he's not done anything, that's why it's not showing anything. Okay, so if you are doing anything wrong, they will trace using this user activity logs. As admin, we can trace that who did that mistake and all we can identify. Okay, so be careful. Okay, and we need to know few more things here. Sometimes if you are sometimes what will happen, if you are not able to find out the error message, you have to connect with Informatica vendor like software provider. Okay, at the time what you have to do, they will ask repository service logs, select that repository service logs and repository and within last month, or else they will ask within last time. Okay, select within last month and go to filter. Okay, so it will show that. Now what you have to do, go to actions tab. Here we'll be able to see save logs, export logs. We'll see save logs first, how it will work. If you click on save logs, it will ask on which format it should save, XML, text and binary. As of now we have text, right? We'll click on text. Okay, so we are saving this file. Okay, it has been downloaded. Okay, so same error things you will be able to see in this file. You can attach this file and you can send this information to Informatica vendor. Based upon these logs, they will identify and they will send you some guidelines. Okay, so this is how we'll export, and we'll see how to export logs. Same way, all logs, all entries, which file formatting. All logs means it is considering domain, service, user active, all. But here you are sending only repository service logs. Or else if you want service logs, all service type, again Power Center integration repository will explain integration, ISTF, all entries in text file. Okay, it will download and it will show here. Okay, so if you see, all the integration service logs will be exported to that file. Okay, this is how we'll export. And one more thing, we'll be able to see purge logs. For example, if you are not doing housekeeping, okay, it will affect on our Informatica performance. Okay, if you are not deleting these logs down frequently, it will affect on our Informatica performance. So we'll do purge logs. If you click on purge logs, okay, all logs, all entries are before date. Before date will do. Okay, before 11th. Okay, click on OK. What it will do? It will remove all the logs before 11th. It will delete. Okay, so it will give some space, right? If you it is deleting, it will delete all the logs and it will give some space to other things. Okay, that is why we need to purge these logs. Okay, leave about this log management and filter. Okay, these are the major things we need to do under log step. Any questions, please? We have 2 minutes. If
Yes.
you have any questions, we'll do that and then we'll move.
So thing is, whenever we passing log we'll do. So we want any previous logs means how can restore them? How we can restore?
Yeah, see, there is, while taking backup of repository service, actions, repository contents, backup. Here, skip workflow and session logs, skip deployment group history, skip MX data. Might be, I'm not sure, might be we'll get that information from this repository backup or domain backup. We need to take domain backup also. That concept not yet came. Under those backup files, it will be available. But in real-time scenario, we'll purge before 1 month. 1 month, we'll keep 1 month data only. It means will not dig more than 1 month before issues, right? Got it?
Yeah, no.
Will before 1 month data will logs data will not keep. If we have issue before 1 month, that time only we have to trigger troubleshoot it. Okay, so no need to wait for 1 month's data. So in this scenario, as per their requirement, they will keep the logs and rest of the logs they will purge. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions, please? We have less than 1 minute. We'll reconnect. Can we reconnect?
Sure, Anna.